Hey, good Sunday evening, Pipers. Hope everybody's doing good. Trying to get the old camera adjusted. Get everything figured out here. Seems like we go through this ritual just about every day. When we're doing a video, I had a request. Was driving home from the lake and my phone rang. Well, actually, I returned his call driving home from the lake. He called me, Guy Witherspoon did, while I was out on the lake. I didn't hear it. May have been when we were running the motor or whatever, but anyway, didn't hear it, didn't check my phone until the drive home, and seen that he'd called, so I returned his call. We talked most of the good bit of the trip home, and I had put up a video last night with this pipe that I'm smoking on it, and had some technical difficulties and pulled it. I had to pull it down, and he asked me to smoke this one on tonight, so I did. This is the same pipe I did last night. Of course, I only had 2 or 3 views, I think, before. I think it had 2 views when I had to take it. But anyhow, it's Aldo Valani. I called it a Yacht, and he called it something else that Alfred had coined a name or said the correct name. I don't know if he coined it, but he maybe said the correct name. I called it a Yacht. Guy, you are Alfred 1. Tell me again what shape it was. But it has that lean forward to it, and Guy said he really liked the beveling. Me and the guy both like pipes with the pronounced beveling, and there's several different ways it can bevel, but this one more of it is protruded out. But Guy's a lot like me; he likes the beveled look, and I certainly fell in love with the forward shape, and it kind of reminds me of a Yacht. I called it a Yacht, and it very likely may not be. But this was a gift from my wife for Christmas. It's an Aldo Valani, and good-looking brownish stem. Kind of a bone colored, but it does have it's more of a brownish hue to it. Beautiful graining in it. This is a pipe that I told her. She picked me out a couple. I let her pick out a couple, because she said I take away all the fun. I think Rachel and Nate have the same issue from time to time, and I hope I didn't do anything with this camera. But Kevin, leave it alone, and it might be all right. You quit picking at it, it's like a sword. Nathan and Rachel have the same problem, in that I think one time last year they were talking about, I believe it was them, anyway, said that it was no fun when you pick your own gifts and tell people what to buy you, and usually that's the way I said, look, I want that pipe for Christmas. It was that away on my Savinelli 320, but anyway, she said, well, I want to pick one, so she wound up getting me 2. No, actually, she bought the 320, because I told her I wanted a 320. You picked the design. You picked the finish on it, the color. Very tickled with what she picked. And she picked out another one, but I gave her a list of about 20 to pick from, but I said, this one is a must-have. And she got it for me, and I was very happy with it. It's got the small chamber. But anyway, enough about the pipe. I am smoking some Golden Delight from MA's Smoke Shop in Shreveport, Louisiana. I don't get over there much anymore, as much as I'd like to, and I usually pick me up a couple of bags of something when I'm over there. I've been buying most of what I buy from Governor's, and But anywho, yeah, we went to the lake today and got back. Everybody's got their showers except me. I'm fixing to hit the shower and um, do that. Help my wife change the sheets on the bed. It's always that night of the week or whenever you change your sheets. That's my favorite night. Crawl into bed with good clean sheets. So I'm looking forward to that. So. But yeah, I wanted to go. I didn't do any fishing. Look at that. I had a couple of rod and reels in the lock box of the boat. I could have fished if I wanted to, but mainly just went to run that boat a little bit. I hadn't been able to fish as much as I like to, so we went and ran the thing, and they wanted to go along. I kind of guilted them into going with me, one of them, y'all don't never go, y'all don't never want to go anymore, and I always do y'all stuff, but y'all don't. And then all of a sudden they perked up and want to go. And Emily was mainly the one that I was shaming a little bit, But it worked, and she had a ball out there. She, sat in my lap in order to steer the boat. Well, that little tapper wound up. Of course, we were in an open area where the skiers are, and there were no skiers out there. Matter of fact, there was not a boat in sight. You got a 50-acre area of that lake, or better, and I just let her have it. And of course, I got tired because I held my hands right within a couple of inches of the wheel in case she overcorrected. But that little, she got the hang of steering that boat, and she took us on a ride around that ski area. She'd turn this way and turn that way and go back and come back. She'd burn up. I let her burn up about a quarter of a tank of fuel out there, and she had a blast, and we enjoyed it. She's 8, or will be in November. I said, hey, give her another 4 years, and I can sit on the passenger side, and she can take me out and go where I need to go fishing. So she had a blast with it. But like I say, before I get blasted, yeah, I had my hand where I could get it in a split second if I needed to. But I never, once she got the hang of the feel of the lean of it and everything, she did fine. Well, I was going to say I don't have it packed right. No, I'm running my mouth what it is. But, I'm really enjoying this Golden Delight. I tell you, like I said on a video earlier, I called that thing, let's call it wrong. It's a golden, it's a light Cavendish is what it is, and it is absolutely a fantastic smoke. Won't get in tongue bite. Burns cool, and this is shaped like a Dublin. It tapers. Tapers low, and you a lot of times you'll get a heat build up down here, but at least in this pipe, it's burning good. Yeah, after I get out of the shower, I'll finish this bowl here, and after I get out of the shower, I'll cap the night off with a partial. Maybe I might finish it all because this is a Gordito. This is a little Perdomo Lot 23. I was smoking the Habanas. I've gotten back into the Connecticut's. This is an excellent smoke. Of course, I've got some nubs coming. Make a nice little bedtime smoke. Got a couple of videos I still need to watch for tonight. I talked to a guy. He's, like I said, he had got a video downloaded, want to watch, and Smoking Grandpa Bones has got a couple out, and maybe another one or two out of y'all. This guy, I've just got to look, but I know those two, so I'll kind of ease and I'll kind of wind the night up. Y'all are my late night TV. Yeah, I tell you, you learn on the internet. Any social network, social media, it's easy to say things that you might not say. Like I go to the guys hang out at governors and pipe shops all over the country, but still, you're not gonna have some of the conversations that take place on the internet. Just not gonna do it. When you're looking a guy in the eye, when you see him every Saturday at the smoke shop, you're not gonna use the language, the callousness, abrasiveness that you would that some do, here in this social media stuff. And I tell you, I have learned, and I'm still learning, and it's hard to do sometimes, but best way we can do is just ignore people that you don't agree with. There's always going to be those that want to egg you on, whether it be with politics, religion, heck, even over what type of tobacco to smoke. But there's always going to be those. But I have to learn. And I've done a good job at it. Just ignore. Every now and then I let myself stumble a little bit, but sometimes it's hard because sometimes on the social networking, and certainly with the advent of the dreaded YouTube, sometimes you can see you can see how much it goads people on to ring your bell, and you watch the gloating on their face, and it makes you want to comment, but best just left ignored, because they know they're getting to you if you comment on them, even if you keep it up. But yeah, I really enjoy talking to Guy. I tell you, always enjoy talking to visiting with friends on the phone. I talk to Pipe Pappy from time to time. We may not talk but every 3 months or 2 or 3 months, but we well, I won't say how much time we kill, but we do kill a good bit. And Guy, talk to him and talk to Wallace. Every now and then talk to Smoking Grandpa Bone and others from time to time. Les Calendar. I hadn't talked to Les in a while, but maybe when he's here in a day or two, might week or two, we might sit down, and I got a lot going on this week and next. So I'm maybe get through this next week or 10 days. I'll have a lot more time. But I talked to, like I say, enjoy talking to Guy. My doggone battery started beeping on the phone, and I had to go. I had to. I don't get to talk often, so we didn't talk but about 20 minutes, but I had to cut that one short a little bit. Well, and speaking of cutting short, I should have cut this video off. I have surely enjoyed this smoke, but anywho, y'all take care. And as always, y'all have a good week. Take care of yourselves. God bless you.